Well, some guys like eyes, some guys like thighs, others still go crazy over necks, but not Rex.
Shout out Rex.
His name is Rex Ryan, he likes junk food better than lettuce. He coaches the Jets and he's got a foot fetish. The only thing that he prefers to a full course meal are some lovely toes and a perfect heel. He loves his gosh darn snacks like pizza and fried onions. He once dumped a girlfriend because she had some bunions. When he was young, he wrote down his dream job list. Of course, number one was podiatrist.
Welcome back.
Oh, Dust, what do we have here?
This is Band of the Week. I don't even know if you count that as a band.
They have to be.
That song was the Rex Ryan Foot Fetish song by the Boston Sports Band of New England.
Shout out to them.
Band of the Week this week.
It's over 10 years old now, I think, that one.
Welcome back to the Bloody Brilliant Beers podcast. We are the Bloody Brilliant Beers. We started off reviewing craft beers on Facebook, and now we bring you the conversations that you'd more than likely hear from the front bar at your local. And Josh, where are we coming to the people from today?
G'day, Darcy. My name is Josh, and we are currently situated within the Caxton Hotel, which is our public bar that we go to quite a few times a week.
Our local. And I promise I'm not holding a gun to Josh's head, making him say that, even though it sounded that way.
Yeah, no, that's just how I talk because I'm used to having my missus point a gun to my head about how I'm having a fun time.
Anyway,
Jokes.
As all fun times do start off with, how should we start this podcast?
Well, I'm going to get a bloke down my throat.
Well, I think that's a great thing to do,
I think we
mate.
definitely should.
It's Super Bowl Monday, actually, if you're listening, and I've been on the beers all day, so please excuse my slurring, lack of preparation,
What's new?
general demeanour. I was going to say it's just another Monday, basically.
It's just another Monday.
But we're at the Caco, jamming blokes down our throat. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing, mate.
No, it's true.
Sitting right here with you, jamming blokes down my throat.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
It is fucking awesome. How you been? How'd your weekend?
Mate, had a great weekend. Yeah, it was nice and chill, actually. Friday, just chilled out a bit. Saturday, first Punters Club meet up
Kicked
at
off.
Smuts.
Yeah.
Got a win.
You did, yeah.
If anyone was following our Punters Club last spring, we only did it over the spring. I didn't get a single win for the boys until the last meet-up of the year and the last race of the year, which we watched at the Caco. I had race 3 and got off the mark straight away.
Race 3 this week as well. Oh, wait, sorry.
No, I had race 3.
This week,
At Sandown, got up, very happy with that.
Off to a flyer, 1 from 1 this year.
Yeah, I got to say, full credit to the boys.
Strip out for the rest of the punk club, pretty much.
I think the best thing for me now, punk clubs. What I like about punk club, what I like about this version of it is it's over basically a whole year.
Yeah.
So you're not chasing that fucking to try and get as much as possible in a short amount of time.
That's it. A $3 win is fucking gold.
It's great.
Yeah.
If you can do that for fucking 20
Every week.
weeks.
Be laughing.
What's that? Like fucking
Shitloads,
$800.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Something
a
like
bit
that.
of money.
You do the maths.
So yeah, well, I did. I think it's that. So yeah, no, it was great. So I had a really good time. And then actually got invited to, well, we were both invited, but unfortunately Das was busy.
Yeah.
So myself and my missus, we went to just up the road. A new brewery has just opened up where Fritzenberger used to be, and it's the Caxton Brewing Co.
How was it?
Fucking sick.
Dude, you talked about a Ribena sour. Didn't get the full lowdown on it, but that sounds horny.
It was great. It was like a wheat-based sour as well. So, and look, typically I don't really like the wheat beers, but I really enjoyed that. But probably my favourite beer of the night was the pale ale from it. Now, it's run by Kerry and Johnny, who were on MAFS a few years ago, 2021. And they are two of the loveliest people I've ever met. They were fucking awesome. Good. Great hosts. And they're running it with their best mates.
Oh,
so
sick.
It's like a family-run pub.
Yeah, that's sick.
So if you're around Caxton Street, if you're coming to the Caco, go up there, and this is not an ad, by the way. This is just...
just
support for
venue.
Caxton Street. I think the busier Caxton Street is, the better it is for everyone.
The better it is for Queensland.
The better it is for Queensland.
And we love Queensland.
Now, they are two fucking born and bred Queenslanders as well, so shout out to them.
What more do you need? I feel like on game day, that would be the go, right? Go up there, have a Ribena sour, try something, fruity, limited.
Yep.
Treat yourself, stumble down the hill, car park.
I'm keen as
Tins
fuck
of
to get
bloke.
back up there. It's awesome. And then I came to the Caco afterwards for a cocktail.
Yeah, exactly.
And
That's
then-
how all good nights well, I was going to say end, but all good nights track. That sounds perfect.
That's it. Now, I did just have one quick update I wanted to get back to from the last podcast.
Sure.
Just before we get into some real serious stuff.
Holy notes.
Nah, it's for the sports pod. So
The heading on Josh's notes.
So last week we spoke about penis cream.
We did.
Now, Dan from work, the operator, he's going to be fucking stoked. He got another shout out. He sent it to his mum, the podcast, and was like, listen to the 32-minute mark. But she must have listened to the whole thing. So I apologise that you had to listen to that. But he was getting a bit worried because she didn't respond for half an hour. And then she's giving him a call. It was like, Daniel, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, what's up, Mum? She's like, have you quit your job to make this penis cream? And she didn't understand that we were just like talking shit about it. So,
but also,
she was fully convinced. Yeah, and then at the end, she goes, "Tell you what, wouldn't be a bad job selling that penis cream. Like, it'd sound pretty good if you actually got it working." And as we said, the slogan when we reiterated it the other day at work to the foreman, you can have the softest, hardest cock. So,
got this penis cream. Have the softest, hardest cock.
Yeah, that's it. Penis cream could be coming to a store near you very soon.
You never know. You never know, do you?
No, you don't. But in the meantime, shout out to our mate Steady Freddy if you need some of that.
We love them a lot.
Yeah. But that's basically. I had another thing, but I'll bring it up.
We'll save it for next week.
Yeah, we will. How was your weekend, mate?
Yeah, pretty good. I also kept it pretty chill. Literally can't even really remember what I did, but went bowling on Saturday night actually, which was fun.
Nice. How was that?
Dude, I slept for 12 hours for the first time in 2 years, I reckon, over the weekend.
Awesome. Isn't it great?
Oh, just woke up expecting it to be 7:30 a.m. and it was 10:30. I was like, okay, I guess we're here now. I guess I'm mowing in the middle of the day now.
Oh my god, yeah, Das actually got ripped in our group chat because he wanted to watch the fights or something, and he put something up, and he's like, "Oh yeah, just finished mowing," and all of us are like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Not even just finished mowing, just sent a photo of my lawn with a beer saying, "This is the best beer I've ever had," and I just got berated.
For mowing in 37 degrees.
It was hot as fuck. I'm not going to deny that, but I don't know what else I was supposed to do. I was just trying to do my duty. Well, there was no time for me to do it after.
Do it the day before.
I could have, but I was too lazy. And then once it gets to Sunday, you can't go back in time, really.
I feel like when you are in the mood to do it, you have to do it because it can be an absolute cunt of a task.
I had plenty of time to do it on Saturday afternoon, and I was on the couch in the aircon just like, I'm not doing this.
I got my whippersnipper attachment on Friday. At no time did I feel like using it over the weekend because it was just too hot. But I started getting the urge today. Yeah. I was like, fuck, I probably need to just have a quick whip. But no, I didn't.
Yeah. Well, that was my thinking.
Yeah.
Saturday, I should have done it, didn't do it. And then I was like, I'll get up early on Sunday and do it. As I just said, slept for 12 hours. So.
And it's the best thing ever, dude.
Oh, yeah. So I just woke up, I'm just going to smack this out now and then watch Volkanovski win, but you didn't do. But anyway.
No, it's okay. But it's a stitch up. It's Marbo.
It's part of life.
Yeah, it is.
Are you okay? Just swapping headphones.
Yeah, that one's too fuzzy.
Yeah, okay.
I'd rather just have a clear ear.
Yeah, all right. You back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Beautiful.
Back in a big way, cunt.
Now, as people may have heard, I think it might have been a couple of weeks ago now, but we had a listener call in to our Monday pod telling us a story about how basically he and his missus had a conversation about OnlyFans and her starting OnlyFans. And it turns out that he actually started OnlyFans and has made about $3,000, which is an unbelievable effort from all concerned.
Yeah, shout out to him. That's fucking awesome.
But that clip went the most viral we've ever had a clip go viral in terms of anything. Like, got the most views by far you've ever seen. So we've decided to pretty much dedicate this whole episode to feet.
And look, we all have them.
We all do have them.
Well, there's some people that don't.
Some people that don't.
Which we will get into.
Most of us have them.
Most of us have them.
We put up a story asking people to get in touch, you know, if you've got something funny about your feet or a funny feet story. And not a lot of people wanted to share, but we've got enough. And one person actually shared that they are missing a foot, amputee.
Yeah, right.
And they were like, you should explore the world of amputee porn because apparently there's a fair bit going on.
Really?
And this person gets a lot of requests for it.
Oh,
obviously, I'm not going to name
the person. No,
Instagram and Facebook handles and stuff are going to be completely
Yeah, this is an anonymous thing.
This is an anonymous episode.
We're not here to kink shame.
We've said that from the start.
And this is why we're doing this.
This is not us saying we're not here to kink shame. We've been saying that from the get-go.
It's investigative journalism at its fucking finest.
Exactly.
And it's just funny that it's coming on Bloody Brilliant Beers and not a current affair. So
we just beat a current affair to it, basically.
This is actually why Tracy quit, was because we've been on the pulse about foot fetishes for ages, and she didn't have the balls or the feet to actually go on about foot fetishes.
She couldn't stand up for herself and deliver the news that everyone wants to hear. But someone told us to look into this, and I've done a bit of research. And by a bit of research, this is like the second thing that popped up on Google 5 minutes ago. And I sent this link to Josh that I'd like him to read out for us. It's a Vice.
I was going to say my favourite thing about this is it's a Vice article from 2015.
Yeah.
So we're going to be in for a bumpy ride. It says, meet the legendary amputee porn star, former porno actress Long John Silver. Great name, by the way. That's fucking awesome.
So good.
Tells us how she hitchhiked cross country to escape Arizona and ended up one of the biggest adult icons of the decade. So earlier this year, the Legends of Erotica Hall of Fame inducted 70s cult porn star Long John Silver, introducing her to a new generation who watches porn on their computers instead of Times Square movie theaters. Silver is an amputee, and in recently re-released porno Long John Silver, she uses her leg, or stump as she calls it, to fuck people. Oh my God. Oh my
Straight
God.
to the point.
From men to women, Silver has used her stump. Oh, from men to women. It's not from women to men, it's from men to women.
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting a stump up your doit?
No, thank
oh my God.
No, thank you, Paul.
Once again, not here to kink shame,
if you're
but
into that, play on. But
typically a leg is a lot thicker than a cock.
Yeah.
I know my leg certainly is.
Oh no.
By shitloads. Shitloads, dude.
Absolutely. Especially above the knee. I don't know where Long John's been missing it from.
Oh, dude. Yeah, well, I don't know, around the shin would be all right. But fuck, as soon as you get to the knee.
I do have tiny feet, but
yeah. Okay. So has used her stump to plough any and every hole. She appeared in porn at the start of the sexualization of pop culture, first heralded by Deep Throat. Today, shock value is dead. Oh, that sucks. Female pop stars grind their allegedly silicon asses on background dancers, but in the 70s, female celebrities like Karen Carpenter seemed pure and suburban. It didn't take much to titillate the masses, but the mainstream barely went there. If you wanted to see women really exploring the edge of sexuality, you had to visit a grimy porn theatre.
So these weren't on... This wasn't on Pornhub. This is in theatre.
No, can you... Oh, yeah, all right. Let's just...
Wait, is it live? Or is it like go to a theatre and watch a video?
I think it'd be like watching a movie.
Yeah.
Dude, I think those things still exist.
Really?
There's one at Chermside.
What?
Yeah, that's...
Where?
I remember we did something a couple of years ago on the pod.
Yeah.
And it was reviewing brothels.
No.
Remember how we went and did Google reviews for brothels?
Yeah.
So someone did a 1-star review of a porn theatre in Chermside because of the state of the couches.
Can you Google it, please?
Yeah. Okay.
The state of the couches was not up to scratch, so I'm giving this a 1-star. I was going to just ask what happens in a porn theatre, but do we really want to know?
I think they literally play porn and people just go there and fuck or just jack off in seats.
Yeah, right.
So this is what I'm saying is, because I'm pretty sure that's what we got for last time from it. So my whole thought around that is, what is the cleanliness there?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Great. It can't be great. We talked about changing bed sheets like at home a couple of weeks ago last week and how often you need to do that, but surely this takes it to a whole nother level. Like that's just
it's pretty
not
insane.
Great, is it?
Oh, wow, it's got 4.8 stars from 64 reviews, so it can't actually be that bad.
There you go. What's the address, does it say?
I don't know. Oh, it's literally, it's the one next to Chemist Warehouse across the road from Chermside Shops.
There you go. Hidden in plain sight.
So let's have a look here. Oh, this is from 2 months ago. I don't think this is about the theatre, but Slightly off topic. Benji is fantastic. I called to ask questions about products and he was super helpful. I then dropped in to purchase their products and had a mad chat. He was polite, knowledgeable and eager to help out. Benji deserves a raise. We're very happy and will definitely be returning customer.
Do you reckon that was meant for Super Cheap Auto? Or?
Yeah, I don't know, but it was from Lucifer. So who knows what he's doing. I'll see if there's any here for... a lot of good reviews for Benji.
Benji knows his way around.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that a porn theatre was a thing.
Here we go.
I'd hate to see what goes on.
2 years ago, I've been coming to this store, no shit, for several years to purchase products and attend the cinema. I have to say the staff are absolutely incredible. They're super friendly and very knowledgeable. They really know their stuff and they have always gone above and beyond for me. Fuck, what does that mean?
Yeah.
What's going above and beyond at a fucking pawn shop and cinema? The loyalty program is definitely well worth joining also, as I have had many free cinema visits with it. Holy
loyalty
fuck.
program.
Bro, that would have to be the most wild loyalty program out of any loyalty program you could sign up for. Here we go. As for the cinema, it's clean, modern, and most people that go are respectful. I've taken girls in for their first cinema experience, and they all have said they would happily attend again. Staff are quick to ban anyone that doesn't follow rules. Thank you all at Club X. So
hectic.
That's pretty fucked.
I'd love to see what the actual rules are.
Yeah, I know. What are you doing for my birthday?
Yeah, what are you doing for your birthday?
Oh, it looks like we're going to Club X
schedule, bro.
Fucking hell. Here we go. All right, back to the article about feet. In the last 40 years, porn has gotten weirder. Everyone collectively freaked the fuck out over Two Girls, One Cup in 2007. May I just say, that was one of the most shocking things I've ever seen when someone just was like, have a look at this.
Yeah. What year was that in, did it say?
2007 that came out. Man, that's 16 years ago. Wow.
We were like 12.
Yeah, I think I saw it grade 8.
Yeah, not
pretty
good.
Pretty gnarly.
Not good for a fucking 13-year-old.
But it says here, that was only a glimpse into the wide world of niche porn. Sounds like an ad for Wide World of Sports.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Welcome back to Wide World of Niche Porn.
Tonight,
next up we have the amputee porn.
Gludsy gets pegged.
Yeah. Shout out to Adam Richards. Jean Silver was essentially patient zero for kink, starting with her first film, Water Power, in 1977, directed by some bloke. In the film, she receives an enema while a guy watches and violently jerks off.
Oh, God.
Although this may sound gruesome, Silver never viewed fetish porn as exploitive. I was treated well. I made my own decisions. It was my body and my survival technique. I wasn't forced into doing anything. I was approached with the idea, and all I would have to say was, no, I'm not doing that. I was young, but I was independent and supporting myself.
Right, that.
Yeah, that's great. The medical term for Silver's congenital defect is fibular hemimelia. Sorry if I butchered that. Basically, she's born without a fibula, one of the major bones in your lower legs. She got around with the help of a heavy metal brace to the age of 3 when doctors performed a cyme amputation, which removed part of the foot but saved the heel, which now serves as the bottom of her stump. So she's got to basically just go straight down.
Yeah.
Since then, she's worn a prosthetic leg. I caught up with Silver to talk about her journey from amputee to porn star to soccer mum. This interview is being condensed and edited. So,
is there any? Maybe we can skip that first question.
Yeah.
Was there any saucy ones?
Oh, she was in juvenile detention. Hectic.
So basically, the understanding we've got from this article thus far is that there's some weird shit going on out there, and it's not even weird. Like, play on if you're into it, but
yeah,
this is a whole nother world for me.
It is, dude. It's
theaters and.
Was your leg involved in your sex life before porn? No, never even thought of it. It was more like, hey, you know what that looks like? We could try this.
Jesus. Imagine hearing that for the first time.
Yeah, fuck. She's got a daughter now who found out about her past when she was 20 or 21. She researched one-legged stripper on the internet and then calls me up and goes, hey, Mum, you ever heard of Long John Silver? I hung up the phone on her. When I called her back, she said, well, it's pretty cool. You've got a Wikipedia page. In my day, we didn't think about the internet or how far things would follow.
Do you reckon you have a Wikipedia page?
No.
Can you check?
I'll have a look.
Josh Clutterbuck, dead at 50. Australia's most ordinary rig.
Wikipedia. If I did, it'd be the worst. Apparently I'm a senior claims specialist at Allianz Global Corporate. Oh, there we go. That's me there.
No, nothing. Maybe if you're listening out there, please put together a wiki page for Clutch. That'd be greatly appreciated.
shit.
And all the frothies can edit it and go wild.
Yeah. Would you ever consider doing porn again? There's a niche for me still for bizarre kinks, but it's never going to be the same. We were the originals. My era is over. I still get disability groupies or devotees, as they're called, from online groups trying to Skype with me and asking me to rub my stump for them. Maybe when I'm really hard up for money, I'll think about it. So that's pretty crazy.
It's a bit of an insight, isn't it?
It is a bit of an insight. But I think the thing that really fucking threw me there was that stump has penetrated any and every hole from men to women, not from women to men.
Yeah.
Now, fuck, man. Like, as I said, that is a girthy fucking foot.
Too girthy for me.
Yeah, I would. Fucking hell, man.
But this is what you come to the podcast for. We're just unearthing. That's just research, right? We're getting back to the origins of the niche and the fetish. And if that's what you're into, we're not here to kink shame.
That's it. Just before we get into the other stories, there was a bloke from work that was telling me that he had this friend who had a
friend.
She had an ex-boyfriend, and this dude, she was always like studying and stuff, and this dude was just obsessed with her feet, and would just like come up to her while she's studying and just be like, "Can I jack off over your feet?"
Fuck, rocked. That's so bizarre.
Can you imagine? Can you
imagine shooting a shot like that?
Just like you're riding. And you're just like, yep. Oh, okay, yeah, he's done. It's warm down there again.
But
is that not fucked?
Can you imagine being a bloke and having the confidence to do that?
Yeah, good on him. No, dude, well, if he's got the confidence to do that, imagine what he's like in life.
It's true. He's probably kicking goals.
Yeah.
Now, next up, we put a story out, as I said at the start of the show, to hear from the frothies, to see if any of them out there had some hectic feet stories. Maybe their own feet, maybe something that's happened to their feet, maybe someone they know. So we've had 3 people, I think, who were, maybe 4, who were nice enough to reach out. So should we get straight into it? The first one comes to us, again, not going to read out any Instagram handles or names, but this frothy has something to do with a webbed toe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, g'day fellas. Just a little background story on my feet here. I was actually born with an extra toe on my right foot, which was webbed to the pinky toe and the one next to it. But as I grew older, the pinky toe and the extra one ended up merging together and just becoming a extra large pinky toe, I guess.
Fuck.
Yeah, so if you guys wanted to use this in your only feet adventure, then I'm more than happy to censor a couple more pics. Yeah, cheers.
I'll try and put a photo
that's
in.
gnarly.
Have a look at that though.
But
so we had
you
an
wouldn't
extra
be able
toe.
to tell that extra toe.
No, not now. Like looking at the photos, it just looks like an extra wide pinky, right?
Yeah.
But imagine having that and then it just sort of conjoined and
decides
became
to
one.
fuck off.
Yeah. I'd probably still claim I had 6.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We've definitely know of people that have extra digits on the feet.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
We're still wondering if there's any extra grip involved there.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. If you're getting a bit of a foot job going, is that some extra grip there with the toes?
Maybe even just off the turf. Like, do you get better purchase when you run? Like, does it make you faster?
Definitely shows where our heads have been today.
What do you mean?
Well, mine was thinking about foot jobs and yours was thinking about pace.
Both can work together.
But, well, look, I wouldn't be surprised if there was extra pace.
Yeah, well, especially for someone like yourself.
Yeah. Well, I've only got 5.
Yeah, I know, but you're clinging to everything you can get.
Well, there's quick people in that family, so...
Exactly, yeah.
Perhaps that's a hidden secret.
Maybe you can confirm or deny if that's come from you.
Yeah.
This next one is a weird story from a night out.
Okay.
All right, I'll try be concise. So this happened when I was probably 19, I think. So we'd been out in the valley and I'd walked from Johnny Ringo's to Prohibition. Spent a couple of hours there, then went back to my friend's place. So it was like me, my friends, her older brothers, and then like a couple people we kind of knew that also came. So anyway, I stayed up for a bit, ended up going to sleep on this couch, woke up to this fucking random strange man like massaging my feet. And I hadn't like spoken to this guy the whole night. I was like, who the fuck are you? And I literally woke up, said to him, I was like, why are you touching my feet? Like, they're disgusting. And they were like covered in mud and dirt. and like dried sticky VCR drinks and shit.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine that?
Oh my god, no, I can't. I can't. Dude, that is so fucked up.
Yeah. I like as we said, we're not here to king shame. If you're into feet, that's play on, but probably not the best to play with someone's feet after they've gone to sleep and passed out. Especially when they're all. That's a big walk. People not in Brisbane. How far would Johnny Ringo's to Prohibition be or wherever it was? Like a long way.
Almost a K, maybe.
City
Bit
into
under
the valley, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking long way.
Just on foot massaging and shit like that. I remember we've got a mate. Yeah, when I was a lot younger.
Do I know this?
I think this is like great. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll tell you afterwards. Grade 11, we were at a friend's house, and this chick was like, "Oh, I've got really sore feet."
Yep.
And he's like, "Oh, I guarantee you, with all the years of me copping physio, I'll be able to give you like a good foot massage." And she's like, "Oh yeah, whatever." And he's doing it, and she was just like, literally like, "Oh my god, it feels like I'm gonna have an orgasm." Just from having a foot massage. So I really want that man to massage my feet because I really need some attention.
Is
to
it
him.
a close enough friend that he would do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
100%.
I'd love that.
And then I get a little bit kissy.
I think I know who it is, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Same man who ordered 6 Uber Eats on the weekend?
Oh, maybe he lives with him.
Okay. I was close.
Yeah. Same household.
Yeah, he's in Japan. Moving on. This frothy has an issue where they can't wear thongs.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah, g'day boys. Just here calling about the feet shit. I don't know what you guys are on lately, but like I know we don't kink shame, but you guys are hella interested in the fucking feet at the moment. And I'd also like to get off my chest. No, I'm not sending a photo of mine because there's also been talks of a feet OnlyFans, so I'm not going to contribute to that without getting royalties, you know. But anyway, my foot story is that I've got a big fuck off gap in between my big toe and my second toe, I guess. And when I was a kid, I couldn't wear thongs; they would just flick off my feet.
Oh no!
And yeah, my sisters used to give me shit. Mates used to give me shit.
Fuck.
I've recently adapted and I'm able to wear them now, but yeah, it was a long road to recovery and still got a freakish fucking gap in the middle of my toes. So, get that.
Fuck. Did he say how he got over that?
No, but there was a second little extra message if I can find it. Let me just...
Bro, can you imagine not being able to wear thongs?
No.
Fuck, mate. Well, you'd have to get Crocs, which isn't the worst thing these days.
This could be his follow-up, sorry.
Yeah, get that feet fact in your fucking face, boys. Get some blokes down your throat and some jeeps in your cheeks. Love the body, boys. Cheers.
Great sign-off.
Yeah, that was a good sign-off. Thank you very much. You just have to be in jandals.
Yeah.
For those of you out there who don't know what
Birks.
jandals are. Yeah, Jesus sandals.
Yeah, but I feel like Birks are only relatively new. Like that frothy was talking about growing up, not being able to wear thongs. What do you do, like...
Bro, it's summer, it's hot, your feet are sweating in socks. The only things I could literally is the jandals.
Yeah. The jelly ones.
At least you got some heel support there, but you probably would have been ridiculed.
I can't imagine not ever wearing thongs. That's rocked me.
Yeah,
rocked me.
I'm literally wearing thongs right now.
Yeah.
I think I wear thongs everywhere.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah, well, they're great. Not as good as Crocs. I suppose this frothy can still wear Crocs, but...
Yeah, but Crocs probably weren't around back in his heyday.
It's true,
you know?
it's true. I can't, yeah.
My missus actually got a pair of Crocs for her birthday from her sister.
How'd she...
They're high platform.
Oh, yeah, I've
Crocs.
seen the one. Not for me, but yeah.
No, not for me either, but they look pretty gangster.
Yeah.
They've got a bit of cushion for the pushing of the feet.
Yeah, especially if you're driving with some fourths, like a peg into... Anyway. Moving
Stump.
on. This frothy has a problem where his toes, when he's standing on the ground, his toes don't touch the ground.
Oh my God.
Hey fellas, it's Croft. I
named himself.
Just here to explain me shocking feet. When I was younger, I broke my foot in 4 places across the top of my foot.
Oh.
And also did 3 ligaments in it about a year later. And so I had to get arch supports, but the doctor fucked up and gave me way too big ones. And so now my arches are huge. I wear a size 12 boot and my toes don't even reach the fucking steel caps. And my toes sit off the ground and look like claws.
Oh my God.
So
Croft.
I get the nickname claw feet if I ever wear thongs anywhere. And they look atrocious. Definitely wouldn't get any money on only feet, I don't reckon.
Dude,
Cheers, lads. Have a good one.
I reckon you'd be
to the
surprised.
contrary, I reckon
Yeah.
he would. Because if you could pick up things,
Yeah.
people that pick up things with that, they are going to be able to make a fuck ton of money.
Also, I feel like people are into it for like the more interesting stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the fact that you have like someone with boring feet probably
Yeah.
not going to make any money, but someone like you who can,
Yeah.
who's got a bit of a backstory behind him, like
Do you know what's crazy? Like, I think breaking feet is probably one of the worst bones to break because it sounds like so often people fuck up fixing them.
yeah,
And if you don't do the right rehab, we had a mate actually, 2015, was playing footy with him at Jeeps, and we lifted him in a line out.
Yeah.
Me and one of the other fellas, and when we brought him down, he sort of wriggled, and we lost hold of him, and he landed on the bloke at the front's foot and broke his foot,
I
and
hate
it didn't repair properly.
I hate that so much, Josh.
And like he's all good now and it's all sweet, but it wasn't repairing properly, and the doctor was full freaking out that he wouldn't like get the proper strength back in his foot again. It's pretty crazy.
Who was that?
Snapper.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, pretty fucked. He also wasn't doing much to help himself. We had his 21st, and he kept coming out and getting on the piss. Actually, it wasn't the 21st night; it was another night. But he's on crutches. Got out when I was living at Ashgrove still. He lived down the road. Gets out. He's on his crutches. And then he starts losing balance and he's on one foot.
Oh, no.
And he hopped, where mum and dad's
Oh, no.
is, and you walk in, there's like this is on the footpath.
Yeah.
There's the entrance up to the house.
Yeah.
He was on
Steps
the
and
left-hand side of the steps
Yeah.
on the footpath,
Yeah.
and hopped all the way down to the driveway trying to regain himself, and then just went boom,
Oh my god.
fell
That'd
over
be
and tore up
10
all-
meters.
Yeah, it was, but he's like giggling the whole time.
Oh, too blind. Too blind.
One other
too
thing
kind.
I just thought about, one of our mates who lives in Canberra, Fairy. Have you seen what he can do with his feet?
No.
Bro, it is
Magic, probably.
his toe. Yeah, like tell you what, lucky if you're with him.
Yeah.
Those feet. He can completely he can stand on his toes like a ballerina by
Yeah, right.
bending them like actual flat.
Yeah.
So he can bend his toes like that
And step up on
and
it.
step up and walk on them and shit. It's fucked. Like they are so bendy, but they're still so strong. And he's just like this. And it is one of the freakiest things you will ever see.
I've actually got a party trick that I've only just remembered.
What?
That you've brought this up.
Yeah.
In grade 12, I stepped on a rock playing touch footy on the oval.
Yeah, right.
And broke my foot.
Oh.
And it never really came properly good. And if I try and curl my toes over, it looks like I'm giving the rude finger. I haven't tried to do this in ages, so it might not work.
Okay.
But you probably also can't see it, but... Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
It just stays there.
My middle toe just stays up. Fuck, my hamstrings are so tight I can barely lift my leg
That
up.
reminds me, I broke a part of my foot in year 12. Have I ever spoken about this?
I don't think so.
So I went on, I had one of the great all-time ends to school. Graduated, went down to schoolies. Last day of schoolies, went out to Roma, did a fucking big piss up out there, got back on a bus, came back, had footy training. 2 days later, flew off to Hawaii for a Brisbane team.
That's right.
And there was like talk that you could possibly be scouted by the University of Hawaii in the last game. You're
Huge,
playing against
huge.
the Hawaiian state champs in gridiron.
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Playing Union, though?
Yeah, Union. So, but all their older boys weren't allowed to play because we had signed to only play 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
They had 18 and 19-year-olds that were the largest humans I've ever seen. Yeah. We would have got absolutely towed up. Anyway, before that, we had a recovery day and we were going to play touch. And after touch, we were going to go to the beach.
Yep.
Now, at this point, I was a young, strapping, fit 17-year-old that actually had a really good rig.
Yeah.
And I put on
That's up for
tanning oil.
discussion, but sure.
Yeah, it was great. I had tanning oil and lathered my entire body in tanning oil. The only thing was probably my cock that wasn't lathered. So
There wasn't enough oil.
yeah, it wasn't enough oil. Anyway, we're playing touch, and I hate wearing shoes.
Yeah.
I've stepped someone to the absolute surprise of everyone on the field.
Yeah.
And my pinky toe and the fourth toe have hit someone's shin. Oh. And it dislocated it.
Yuck.
And then, but I didn't realise. And then when it's gone into the ground, the pinky toe has hit the turf and put it out on a 90-degree angle. But I didn't realise. And I got up to play the ball. And I've just gone, holy fuck. And everyone's like, oh my God, like, this is gnarly as fuck. And I was just there. I think I've got a photo on one of my very old phones that would be so hard to find. But it's out on a 90-degree angle.
How do you fix that?
Well, it just so happened that the Australian Navy Rugby League team had pulled into Honolulu on their way over to America, or they were playing in Hawaii, and they were training on the field next to us.
So they have like a medic and physio and stuff.
My old man was manager on the trip, and he's gone over and he's like, do you guys have a medic? He goes, yeah, I'm a fucking medic. He comes back over. The guy goes, holy fucking shit, that's fucking cooked, eh? That's fucking not to fucking be like that. Let's fucking get you to do this. Fucking bite down on this or fucking put... And I was like, holy shit, this man just broke the world record for most amount of fucks given in a minute.
And the quickest toe relocation.
Yeah, but he put it back in place, but I couldn't walk on it because there was that much pain.
Yeah.
I was trying to hop, that much pain. There was this fella, Big Red, who was a bit taller than me. We were 1.5 kilometres or 2 kilometres from the backpackers hostel.
Yeah.
So I've got my little fucking limp leg. He's put me on his back to piggyback me back to the hostel.
Down his ankle.
But I'm completely lathered in tanning oil. So I get all the way up on him, and then I just slowly slide down his back every step. And then we'd have to stop, adjust, go again. Stop, adjust, go again.
Disgusting.
But I did get crutches, and I ended up playing on it, and it was one of the most painful things I've ever had to do.
We live and we learn.
Yeah, but and that's also the only bone I've ever broken in my body.
Your toe.
It's my pinky toe.
Touch footy.
Yeah. We have a history of breaking pinky toes in our family.
Yeah, do you?
Mum's done it like 3 times on the table at
Maybe you
home.
got big pinky toes or something.
Oh, it is weird. I don't know, dude. I hate looking at my toes for too long, or my fingers, because you look at them and you just go,
My fingers are fucked.
holy
My
fuck,
fingers
they
are
look so
fucked.
weird.
Yeah.
Spy Kids got it right.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Sorry,
Anyway.
just thought I had to add those
That's
in.
okay. Before we finish off, one last little segment. We had someone comment on the Instagram reel in question that we were talking about at the start of the pod.
Yep.
The one about the OnlyFans.
Yep.
So how do you reckon we say this? Joa?
I think it's Joa.
Joa
Hinton.
Hinton on Instagram. We'll be sure to share her IG handle. JoAHHinton. Joa. Who actually is an OnlyFans model. And we thought, let's ask her a few questions, the questions that the frothies want to hear, and see what she has to say. So the first question we asked was, what's the weirdest content you've ever been requested?
Yep.
The weirdest thing that someone's ever asked you to do, basically, on OnlyFans. So these are pre-recorded, but let's hear what she had to say.
Some of the craziest content that I've ever been asked to do with feet is probably just doing they'll expect me to do certain things, like either step and cake or lick stuff off my feet. They want my toes painted certain colors. I have no problem with that. I paint my toes anyways. I don't have to go get them done. And then they just, want you to do solo videos and then maybe, suck on your toes while you're doing it or after. I mean, you just never know what you're gonna get.
Stepping in cake.
Yeah, you do never know what you're going to get.
Bro, you know what? That's impressive. I don't know about you, but I would not be able to get my feet in my mouth.
I reckon
I'm not bendy
I'd go
enough.
close.
My knees are fucked. At the
I would go
moment,
close,
so-
but it wouldn't be sexual at all.
No.
You know what I mean? It'd be what
fuck yeah!
what is this man doing?
But my favourite one there is stepping on cake.
Yeah.
We have a friend who actually Fucking Strakesy. He did this because I tried
Not for OnlyFans content.
No. We tried to make it. I think we should reshare it.
Yeah.
We tried to make it. I tried to make a trend out of it. Yeah, the burrito stop, and he'd just do like different music, and he'd order an extra Cali burrito from Guzman, throw it out on the floor, and just jump on it and see how far the content would go. And he did it with Hungry Jacks one day, and I think his comment was like, really disappointing.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we'll bring that back. There's
Yeah.
there's two little follow-ups to that one as well, but here's the second one.
When it comes to feet content, OnlyFans isn't the only place you can, get it. And a lot of people don't know about Feet Finder. It's a big app. They find the people for you, like all your customers, which I like, and they have certain categories. I don't have to promote it as hard. Like for my OnlyFans, I have to promote on Instagram, Reddit, Twitter, like all these places. And then for Instagram, I have to be very careful because they don't like the word OnlyFans. So I have to work words around that don't get my page flagged.
Fucking hell.
To finish off.
So like there's this new thing that I am doing. I started working for Playboy Centerfold. They have an online presence right now for their centerfold. And it's like Instagram and OnlyFans put together. So for like the Instagram kind of part, it has to be safe for work, and I can post like daily selfies and things like that, and like all that's free. And then I have the OnlyFans part where you subscribe and you get like the spicy content like you would get on my OnlyFans. And it's pretty cool that I'm able to do that with Playboy, and now that's an opportunity that I'm getting to share with everybody. So I'm trying to get that off the ground as well, and I'll be selling content on this Playboy like I do on my OnlyFans if people are interested.
Fucking hell.
Pretty hectic, dude. Like, obviously a big business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't realize.
Dude, I think from what there was something I searched up about foot fetishes before.
Yeah.
And I think something popped up, and it was like, this is like the biggest fetish
Industry.
Yeah, it was
Hectic.
something. It was like foot fetish is like
The top
one of,
line.
if not the biggest fetish.
There you go.
Which is crazy.
It is.
Like, dude, I don't look at feet and go, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
that's just
but
me.
Yeah, there's plenty of people who do, and that's play on.
In saying that though, if anyone wants pictures of my feet, just let us know.
Yeah.
And if you
We're
want some
thinking about-
work socks,
We're thinking about starting it up.
Yeah.
We're thinking about starting it up. So
I can't imagine if someone fucking smelt my work socks, they would be put off me for life, bro. Especially if I've been in gumboots
Some people would love it though.
in
I
the
reckon.
trenches. Yeah.
So the next question we asked was, obviously we have permission to share all this as well, but just how much roughly do you make from OnlyFans? Because
Yeah.
I find that somewhat interesting.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Significantly, like we have a house, we have.
Sorry.
Now I am making $1,100 a month. I'm married, so like this helps us significantly. Like we have a house, we have 2 cars, a motorcycle, so like this way we can have a little bit of extra money and not be, struggling to make payments. Like that's mainly why we started this, was because I have health issues and I was not able to work. I have permanent nerve damage and I can't lift things over 5 pounds on my left side. And if I walk so many miles and do too much weightlifting and stuff, I can really strain it and I'll get knots in my shoulder and then I won't be able to use or move my arm. And the journey to get to this point has really been a long one because of mental health and everything. But now that like I'm in a better place and we're able to have consistent money, we're able to take care of ourselves even better. And I'm very proud of that.
It's fucking awesome. I think that there as well, before we go into the next bit, I feel like there's a stigma around like adult content and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like fucking hell. I know of a couple of people who have done, or know of a couple of people who've done it as well, and they are fucking. There seems to be this thing around the like the whole stigma is like, oh, they're not very smart, they're trashy, all that sort of shit. But some of the people that do it that I know of are some of the smartest people I've ever met,
and making a lot of money and stuff like that. But being able to support their family and pay their bills.
Particularly like fucking hell, she can't really do too much work. Like, could you imagine? Like, you're at work and you fuck yourself up. You can't lift shit up.
Yeah, exactly. Even old mate who originally called in with the call, he said taking photos of his feet.
Yeah,
like $3,000 or something. Yeah, that's crazy money.
That's the other thing. Like, it's a joint project there, obviously.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like fucking good on it.
Yeah, 100%. So the final one, the final question we had was any tips or pointers for someone who's getting into the industry, how to kick it off and how to build it up.
Tips and pointers for people that want to start an OF. Well, OF has changed their guidelines and updated stuff. So if you're going to make stuff with a partner, they have to have an OnlyFans and they have to sign the release forms. Also, you do have to show your face now. That has become quite the thing. Just be yourself and don't worry what other people will think. I mean, I started my OnlyFans with my husband and we posted it on my social media accounts, and I grew up in a very small town. So a lot of people I know subscribed, and like my family was not happy about it, but I made the decision and I no longer live with them. I'm an adult. But just be proud of what you do and love how you do it, and know your boundaries and what you're willing to do and what you don't want to do, and just have fun. Like, don't waste your time thinking about what ifs and what other people think. Just love what you do.
Fucking oath. That's awesome.
What a good summary.
That's actually so good.
Yeah.
I think, and not just with that sort of stuff, but
life in general.
Life in general. Getting a bit deep here. But life in general, you just don't give a fuck about what anyone thinks of you. I think that's the best message to come out of that.
Yeah, 100%.
So with all this foot fetish stuff and just feet in general, who fucking cares what people think about you?
Yep.
If you like feet, you like feet.
That's
if you fucking want to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to do.
Gonna start a podcast? Start
a fucking podcast. Yeah.
Hopefully it's better than this one.
Yeah. Wouldn't be hard. Would not be fucking hard.
Shit, no.
Yeah. It's not like you could make this your job or anything.
Yeah, no, that'd be unbelievable.
Bull. Yeah.
Righto. That wraps up the feet special.
Fucking oath.
For listening. Sorry.
What, we did like 40 minutes on feet.
Yeah.
That's about 39 more minutes than I thought we could talk about feet.
Yeah, here we are. I'm sure we could have gone further as well if we were better prepped.
Yeah. That's impressive.
That is.
Tune in next week when we talk about hands. Fuck, we should do the fetish files.
No, we should not do the fetish files.
That'd be so good.
Yeah, we'd get in some dirty shit, I reckon. Literally.
I'm a plumber.
Plumbing fetish.
Oh, no. Glass bottom boats.
Oh, no. We need to
do your own research.
We need to go. Goodbye.
Bye. Give them heaps. Bye. Merch drop.
Today. Bye.
Bye.